It is 6:31 right now. You know, despite the federal government pulling the first-time homebuyer tax credit off the table, there are still some low mortgage rates out there to be had.
That's right, but there's still a lot more to consider than just the interest rates. Joining us now to give us a little expert advice is Denise Winston. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Well, you know, buying a home can be one of the most expensive things that you ever purchase in your entire life.
And terrifying.
And terrifying. It's a long process, but really being an educated consumer can really save you a lot of time and money and just reduce stress overall. And there's a lot of confusion when it comes to interest rates. Right now we've got all-time low rates. We've got a 4.86, but yet on the internet you see another 4.25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, why is that? That's simply because you're paying points, and this gets very complicated, but I'm going to break it down.
Okay.
A point is basically 1% of the amount you're financing.
Okay.
So if someone says you can pay 1 point and get a 4.25 rate, it's going to cost you $1,000 on a $100,000 loan.
Okay.
Simple as that. But before you even get out there and you're shopping for a loan or putting, you know, a lot of time and energy into this, you need to make sure that you're actually pre-approved with a lender. And that means that they have looked at your credit, your income, and your cash required to close. You don't want to be pre-qualified. You need to be pre-approved, and having a good, reputable lender is going to really make sure this seals the deal for you, because you're a more, you know, serious buyer when you're out there doing that.
All right, and for the first-time home buyer out there who has a lot of questions and doesn't really know where to begin, what is the one thing they should know?
They need to know what their good faith estimate is and how much cash they're going to need, what their down payment, title, appraisal, escrow, really knowing what the fees are and being able to shop that. Remember, this is a substantial investment you're going to make over your entire life, and you've got to make sure you are an educated consumer. So take ownership and look at the numbers yourself.
All right. The government taking that off the table, taking that it was $8,000 tax credit off the table. Did we see a downturn, or are people still jumping in there because of the rate? I mean,
actually,
4.86 is still pretty low. Pretty
much the people that were going to buy have already bought, and the people that have refinanced. But there's still stuff out there that people may come into an influx of money, or they may have been saving and finally they're ready to do it, and they're ready to jump off the cliff and buy that home. It can feel that way.
Jump off the cliff. Buy the home, jump off the cliff.
I like the way you said that. Yeah, jump off that cliff. All right. Well, very good. Some good ideas this morning. Denise Winston, thank you as always for coming in.